The German War of 1866, also known as the Austro-Prussian War, was a brief yet decisive conflict that reshaped the political landscape of Central Europe. Orchestrated by Otto von Bismarck, the war showcased the interplay of military innovation, diplomacy, and nationalism, earning the campaign its famous characterization as a war of iron and blood. The conflict not only determined Prussia's dominance over the German states but also laid the groundwork for the unification of Germany under Prussian leadership. Background: rising tensions in the German Confederation. The Austro-Prussian War had deep political and territorial roots. Dualism in the German Confederation. The German Confederation, a loose association of 39 states, was dominated by Austria and Prussia. Both powers vied for leadership over German affairs. The Schleswig-Holstein question. Following the Second Schleswig War 1864, Austria administered Holstein while Prussia controlled Schleswig. Disputes over the governance of these duchies heightened tensions. Bismarck's ambitions. Appointed Prussian Prime Minister in 1862, Otto von Bismarck sought to exclude Austria from German affairs and unify northern Germany under Prussian leadership. Bismarck carefully prepared a diplomatic and military strategy to isolate Austria and its allies, ensuring Prussia would dominate the coming conflict. Diplomacy before the war. Bismarck's diplomatic skill was as crucial as Prussia's military strength. Isolation of Austria. Bismarck secured neutrality or passive support from France, Italy, and Russia, ensuring Austria would face Prussia without external aid. Italian alliance. Prussia promised Italy Venetia in exchange for military support, opening a southern front against Austria. Pretext for war. Bismarck used Austria's objection to Prussia's administration of Holstein as a casus belli, framing the war as a legal and political necessity. Through careful diplomacy and alliance building, Bismarck ensured Prussia had the strategic advantage even before fighting began. The war begins. The Austro-Prussian War officially broke out in June 1866 and lasted just 7 weeks. Prussian military innovations. Prussia deployed superior railways, breech-loading rifles, and efficient mobilization, allowing rapid troop movements and logistical support. Austrian forces. Austria relied on traditional military structures and slower mobilization, placing it at a disadvantage despite its larger army. Key battles. Battle of Königgrätz. Zadova fought on July 3, 1866. This decisive engagement saw Prussia defeat Austria through superior organization, artillery, and the timely arrival of reserves. Other engagements. Skirmishes across northern Germany and Italy highlighted Prussia's mobility and coordination, while Austria struggled to maintain cohesive defenses. The short, decisive nature of the conflict demonstrated the effectiveness of modernized armies and strategic planning. Outcome of the war. The consequences of the German War were transformative. Treaty of Prague, August 23, 1866. Austria agreed to withdraw from German affairs, recognizing Prussia's leadership in northern Germany. Exclusion of Austria. The German Confederation was dissolved, and Prussia established the North German Confederation, consolidating northern German states under its control. Territorial adjustments. Austria ceded Venetia to Italy, strengthening Italian unification, while Prussia gained strategic territories like Hanover, Hesse-Kassel, and Nassau. Bismarck's blood and iron realized. The phrase reflected the use of war and diplomacy as instruments of national unification. Prussia emerged as the dominant German power, while Austria remained a major European state but lost influence in Germany. Military and strategic lessons. The Austro-Prussian War highlighted important developments in warfare and strategy. Industrialized war. Railways and modern rifles gave Prussia tactical and operational superiority. Decisive engagements. Quick, well-planned battles could resolve conflicts before prolonged campaigns. Coordination of forces. Prussia demonstrated the importance of joint operations, logistics, and timing. Diplomacy as a weapon. Isolating enemies politically proved as effective as defeating them militarily. These lessons informed future European conflicts, including the Franco-Prussian War of 1870–71. Legacy. The German War of 1866 had profound consequences. Path to German unification. Prussia's victory set the stage for unification under Kaiser Wilhelm I in 1871. Decline of Austrian influence. Austria shifted focus to its multi-ethnic empire, losing leadership over German affairs. Bismarck's reputation. The war cemented Bismarck's image as a master of strategic diplomacy and realpolitik. Modern warfare lessons. Efficient mobilization, industrial support, and battlefield innovation became blueprints for future wars. The war demonstrated that careful planning, political isolation of enemies, and technological advantage could achieve rapid and decisive results. The German War of 1866, or Austro-Prussian War, was a short but transformative conflict that showcased Bismarck's mastery of diplomacy and strategy. By combining modern military tactics with clever political maneuvering, Prussia defeated Austria, reshaping the German political landscape and paving the way for unification. The campaign epitomized the iron and blood philosophy, proving that decisive action backed by modern technology and strategic foresight could alter the course of history.